We're now going to look at how to add content to our document. So first thing we need to do is up here in View, Display Performance, we need to change this from typical display to high quality display. The reason we need to do this is that InDesign will automatically put it on typical so that it runs quicker. But that does pixelate any images that you have, and it will pixelate them for print and PDF, etc. So make sure that you change that. If you find that it does run slowly, change it back to one of these, but just remember before you print to go back to the high performance. So we're going to look at text first. So similar again, if you click, you can see the tools that are there. So you've got Type tool and Type on a Path tool. So I'm going to use the Type tool first. And just click and drag. And because we haven't got our content at the moment, but we want to know what our font's going to look like, we can fill with placeholder text. Select all of that. And now you can play with all the paragraph settings, fonts, font size, spacing, kerning, colour, etc. And here you've got how much italic degree you want. So you can change that. How wide. It's quite self-explanatory really. What I would ask you all to remember to do, because it winds me up, is to go type paragraph and take off the hyphenate, because otherwise it will put a hyphen at the end of every word that doesn't fit. So take that off, and then here you can see you've got the same paragraphs. It's all there. You can leave that open if you want to. Close it down because I'm on a small screen. So you can change your colour. You can either double click in here, choose a colour, have that as, if you want to, as the outline rather than the fill, just swap that over. Again, it's the same principle as the other programs. What you can also do is you can either type in a shape or create your own freehand shape. You want our selection tool, or just press V on your keyboard, then object, content, we're going to have text, and again fill placeholder text, so you can see that. Let's try and select all of that. Sorry, my Control A doesn't work, so bear with me on that. So we've got that clicked, which is for shape, is probably the best one, but you change font size to do that, and then fill again with placeholder text. There you go, and then V. Oops, I've done it. It's because I've got fonts. Let's do it that way, and take off that outline. And then what you can also do, note that red cross, we'll talk about that in a minute, is take our shape, move it up there, and then using that will wrap around, so you can add all sorts of shapes. So you don't even have to have any fonts in it. You could just draw a shape, select wrap, and then the type will go around. Now if you notice those little red crosses, which means that there is content which isn't showing up in there, so we'll be missing out on some information. So if you just click, draw another text box, and then go back up to this one, and let me select it, click, so that comes up, and then find our text box, it will put it in, and it's also linked. So if you start typing in here, if you've forgotten some information, keep typing. You can see it's changing. So all of that text is now linked. So if you amend anything here, it's going to still be linked and show up there as well. And then now we're going to look at typing on the path tool. So for this one, I think if we get a circle, let's just go to a new page, circle again, and click on, type on there, click where you want to start, and let's go to right design. So because we've got this selected, it's spaced it evenly around. I've got that there. So you can change that so it's in one word, make it bigger so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so that's fine, but you might think, actually, no, I want it on the inside, or I want to move it around. So what we can do, and go to our options there. Let's move this up out of the way. Preview there. You can flip, so it goes on the inside. Not sure what that does actually. I'll play. Effect. You can okay, so there's a few bits and pieces you can play with on there. Sure how you move it around. Oh, there we go. That's it. So with the selection tool, and then you can grab that. That one, yeah, move it around to wherever you want it to start.